Hello to you sad, sad people that feel the need to watch my pathetic excuse for Wi-Fi bells. Today I have a roulette against stevey350z, I think he goes by on the old Zats when he's trolling. And I speak to this guy on Skype quite a lot. He's a cool guy from Scotland, one of the UK guys, and he has a pet goat. And he doesn't like to admit it, but he loves that goat with all his heart. So I get a lead sizzle banded, which is obviously shit. And it's even shit when you get put up against the Vaporeon. So I just U-turn out, does quite a lot because Scissor's a monster. And he makes a bit of a pro prediction and goes for a Toxic on the switch. But I get blind luck there and go into a poison type. So, you know, I make out like I meant to do that and I saw it coming. Make me look like a big shot, it's all good. And I'm just going to Hypnosis now and hit whatever comes in. And I figured it'll hit because the last two Hypnosis I had in my previous battle both missed. But I get no such luck, and it misses. And I know what you're thinking, Alex, it can't get any more unlucky. And you'd be wrong, good sir, because I missed the fourth one in a row, so he can get a free layer of Toxic Spikes up. And my fifth Hypnosis finally hits, because I'm a hacksy piece of shit like that. And it's all okay, because I don't really care about that one layer. Two would have been pissed off. So he swaps into a Jirachi, and I hit with a Super Fang right to the face. And that's so powerful, it'll do half damage. Exactly. And that was pretty good. I like that. And I'm just going to U-turn out now, because after Crobat's done one Super Fang, it can't do shit all. So I get the fuck out. Go into my old Metagross. He's a sexy guy. Look at that name. And he sets up a sub, and I'm on Skype to him, and I'm going, "Oh, sub can't mind," and he goes, "No." But he's obviously a lying piece of shit, because he Carmines up while I break his sub. And I just Earthquake to break the old sub there. So, I reckon a Meteor Mash would probably kill at that range. So, I go for that in the end. But it turns out he is going to live. Oh, after he Thunderbolts me and does like, it's a 3-hit KO, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, it didn't do all that much really. So I finally hit my Meteor Mash, and he actually survives it. I didn't really care, of course, because, you know, I've got my Bullet Punch, and that will obviously take it out from there. Or so I thought. So I hit him with a Bullet Punch, and he actually lives. So, like, a Bullet Punch will do about the same as lefties with min damage, which is dog shit. And he gets another Thunderbolt off me, making my Metagross frail as shit. And I go for the Bullet Punch again, just hoping it would kill. I'm not even sure if it would. But he swaps out and saves it for later and goes into his Empoleon, which obviously resists the Bullet Punch like an absolute machine. So he must have thought he was faster maybe, or he just like didn't care. But I just go for an Earthquake and it doesn't quite kill. Oh, and I fuck up the camera there, that's disgusting. I will stop messing up the camera when I film, it's just I'm getting used to it and I have a proper shitty setup at the moment. So his Earthquake doesn't quite kill, my Earthquake doesn't quite kill him, and his obviously is going to finish me off with that HP. Maybe I would have lived if I didn't Meteor Mash in the beginning like a faggot. Some questions we'll never know. So I go into my Raikou. Get poisoned, which is a bit gay because it's sub Carminder, so it likes to stay in for a while. But it's only one layer, so again, it doesn't matter too much. So I go for a sub, hoping he'll switch. And he predicts that and goes for an Earthquake. So then, being the brain box I am, goes, oh, he's going to stay in, so I'll kill him with a T-Bolt. Oh, there's loads of like effects now, because there's poison damage and leftovers damage and all that kind of shit. It's just sped up times 4 really. Which I have to at the end, by the way, because this battle lasted like half an hour. That's why there was no opening as well. So yeah, I predict he's going to stay in now and just keep breaking my subs, not to let me set up, but he predicts that again. And he says he misclicked here and didn't mean to go into his elf, which is quite possibly true, because that his elf will get dicked all over now. I probably would have preferred the Azelf to get hit by the Thunderbolt than the Empoleon, to be honest. It's more of a threat. So, all good things happen, except the whole poison. And I think I switch out here because we're speed tying and I don't want to take the risk. So I go into my sexy Bronzong, which is Macho Brace Trick. And he explodes, and I pretend again like I predicted that, but I didn't. So, meh. So I take about half damage, which is quite a lot considering I resist that. Which just proves how much a monster his elf is as well. And he goes into his Rachi. And I have nothing to touch his Rachi whatsoever. So, oh, I have Explosion actually, but I don't really want to waste an Explosion on something of that health. So, I get my rocks up. And I have Hypnosis, Trick, Explosion, and what's that last move? Stealth Rock? Or Hypnosis, whatever one I didn't say. So I get my rocks up. For some reason I Trick here, because I'm a faggot. I don't know why, I just get these like retarded periods. Man, I take a long old time to think about this, don't I? It's disgusting. I must have been retarded. So yeah, he hits me with Thunderbolt, and I'm pretty sure I live. Yeah, I'll live by loads. I'll get a casual Trick off. So now he's really slow, and I'm getting some lefties gain. Which is okay, because I think with that lefties gain, I can actually live another Thunderbolt. Can I? There it is. Oh, it went really laggy there, because I tried to upload my previous battle. And it just, like, freezes my internet when I do that. So, I reckon I could live another Thunderbolt now, so since I can't touch it and I don't want anything to take the Thunderbolt, I just blow up on his, like, 2 HP Ybrachi. Which seems like a waste, but I don't give a fuck. So yeah, he Thunderbolts me, casual 11 HP live, and I blow up. I could have played that better, but I don't care, it's roulette. So now we both go down, and I send in my Perugly lead, which should have been a lead, but obviously was not. And as I do this, he goes, "Ha!" on Skype, and I'm like, "Alright, have you sent some kind of bulky steel in?" You know, jokingly. But obviously he sent in a fucking fortress, so I'm walled like an absolute dick. So then I go for a not very effective U-turn, and it does so little, I think I take more from Life Orb recoil. And that is not the best situation I can find myself in, if I'm honest. So now I go into my Raikou, and I speed this up ×4 because I just like sub up and just like sweep him down. I'm just pretty gay, but it was in roulette, so I don't really care. So yeah, I just get a sub up, and like the poison should have killed me, but well, actually, I'll say that when I get there. So the poison's slowly wearing me down, just while I dick all up and down his team. He thought he was faster than me there, and we had this big discussion on how slow Empoleon is, because he's like retarded. And then he goes into his fortress, and I think he lives this one just. Which I was actually quite surprised about. Well, only just as well, but he stays asleep, so it doesn't matter. I just get another turn of poison. So, yep, he goes down. Oh wow, that was a major camera fuck up. I am retarded. Oh. Well, when he goes to his Dragonite, maybe because he didn't know I had HP Ice, or he just had nothing else to go into. So that goes down in 1. Oh, I get crit as well, because I'm a Hacksaw Pro. And I live on 2 HP with the last poison, and he goes into his last thing, and I was like, oh yeah, you can protect now, and just like kill my Vaporeon. Kill my Raikou, sorry. And he misclicked on the protect, and